Vega! Vega! Leon? It's time! Yes, it is. Summer Anime 2023. For those of you who don't know, this is a little series where we watch at least 4 to 6 episodes of a seasonal anime lineup. We just explain our quick thoughts without spoiling as much as possible. What's on this list are the ones we enjoyed and haven't dropped. If an anime you watched isn't on here, let us know what you think about them in the comments, and we may watch it later. First up, Vega watched a movie that came out a while ago. Yes, I saw the Yuru Camp movie that was on Crunchyroll. I keep forgetting to watch it, but I was able to recently. I love the Yuru Camp series for its slow and wholesome vibes it gives. I highly recommend this series if you just want a casual anime to snuggle up to. The movie almost felt like the official ending. They're all grown up, they still get along with each other, and honestly, I'm satisfied with this being the ending. Looks like Yuru Camp is finally complete. Huh? There's going to be a season 3? Oh. Well, disregard my statement about it ending. Alright, you wanted to talk about Mushoku Tensei Season 2? Yes. I actually enjoyed this series quite a lot. I even showed my friend Valken this series and he enjoys it as well. The story is amazing, but it's kinda hard to recommend it to others. It's quite a mature and a little questionable series, so I would prefer people who plan to watch this to have an open mind to anything and be understanding about some things. I can understand some scenes can turn people away, especially the protagonist. I can understand that. But if you want to try, then go ahead. I give it my official approval. Alright, now then, let's talk about the whole seasonal anime we've watched. First up is The Girl I Like Forgot Her Glasses. It's about a boy who has a crush on a girl, and she forgets her glasses a little too much. And that's the main joke of the series for this rom-com. Okay, so Studio Gohans is animating this. They're the ones who animated this cultured series for adults. And this disaster. And guess which style they used for this anime? Obviously this. I read the manga a few years ago, and I thought it was adorable. But now seeing it in anime form, I can see it's quite repetitive. But I'm still enjoying it. It's nice to see another manga I read years ago turn into an anime. Oh, but my goodness, the protagonist is such a strange little man. Yep, he is such a simp for me. Next up is The Dreaming Boy is a Realist. And to be honest, I wasn't expecting this to be a little different. So, it's about a high schooler who's obsessed with a girl, but constantly gets rejected. However, after the recent rejection, he had the sudden realization that he had no chance with her, so he decides to support her in the background. After he distanced himself from her, she is starting to miss his attention due to the sudden avoidance, although she would not admit it. Although, I have noticed some episode qualities have been a little low, which is a little concerning. But at the end of the day, I actually like watching this. Good slice of life series with little to no bouncy touchy fan service. Bouncy touchy. Anyway, next up is AI no Idenshi. It's a science fiction series set in the future where humanoid beings with artificial intelligence make up 10% of the population. We follow the protagonist who is a doctor that cares for humanoids. What I like about it is that it explores the deep meanings of AI in our lives living amongst us. Would replacing someone's mind with a backup make him the same person as before? Humans can grow and develop new skills, but can AI humanoids do the same in order to run faster? Are robots designed to look like humans good for us, even though we're the only ones creating the emotional attachment? Is it right to change someone's personality in order to fix them when they are just like us? Should we teach robots to memorize traditional crafts we have been doing for years instead? It makes you think a lot about the potential of AI being in our future. I might even pick up the manga later. It's pretty interesting. Next up is Dark Gathering. It's a horror supernatural series about a college student who can sense and see the supernatural, which one day he ends up being cursed along with his friend. After getting a tutor job, his first student is the younger cousin of his friend, who has split pupils and can see the supernatural and hunts them down to collect them in order to get revenge on a powerful spirit who took away her mother's spirit. I read the manga as well. Horror anime usually isn't the best at being horror, but I'm watching this because I honestly enjoy the story. Although the manga has better horror images than the anime. Not Junji Ito levels of horror, but it's pretty good. Next up is My Tiny Senpai. It's about a man who works for a company and his superior is, well, tiny. She's short. It is such a wholesome series to watch. She's an adorable short stack who is pure of heart and is hard-working. However, these two grew closer and slowly developed feelings for each other. Their co-workers catch on to this and tried their best to get them together, even with a lot of teasing. Another manga series I read became an anime. How many more manga series I read a few years ago are going to get anime adaptations? Perhaps whatever you read becomes an anime in a few years. Nah, it's probably just a coincidence. But it makes office work life quite nice when everyone is not against each other or failing to do work at all. The manager is quite flexible and forgiving, which gives a positive environment to the workers, which I can tell that Japan kind of needs that, to have more flexibility in their work life and more openness. But what if you're unlucky and your office job was garbage? The stress that keeps going on and on, where you haven't made it home in days. Non-stop verbal abuse from your boss and your mental state goes down. What is that miracle that can save you from this torture? A beautiful woman who gives you hope. A friend who encourages you to quit. How about a goddamn zombie apocalypse? Finally, we have Zom 100. It's about a guy who is very overworked and he dreads going back to work. Then suddenly, a zombie apocalypse broke out and he realizes he doesn't have to go to work anymore. He is free and creates a bucket list to do things before he becomes a zombie. I've read bits of the manga before, but I haven't caught up to it in a while. It's really good and the animation is absolutely amazing. Also, Shizuka best girl, you cannot change my mind. And there you have it. Our quick thoughts of the Summer Anime 2023. In addition to that, here's a list of what we're currently watching that didn't make it to our discussion list. If you want our thoughts on them, ask away in the comments below and we will share our thoughts there. Next is going to be the autumn anime, and Vega seems very excited for this next upcoming anime coming out. I wonder why. Oh. You'll see. Okay. Well then, with that out of the way, until next time, for Autumn Anime 2023.